What is slowly approaching the man? He's fat and has big ears and looks like a dog. But the weird thing is that he didn't attack directly. Instead, he opened his small mouth and snorted directly. The man took the opportunity to untie the anklet on his hand. I thought this was a silly dog who loves to sleep, but Guzi's next operation completely subverted Dazhuang's cognition. He actually came to the entrance of the cave. With a slight jump of force, it flew directly for thousands of meters. Unexpectedly, he was shocked by the scene in front of him. The little monster that was still snoring just now came to Dazhuang in an instant. It turns out that this dog is no ordinary person. He not only runs fast, but also has a noble name called Gudan since he was a child. The dissatisfied Dazhuang cried again, but no matter how far he flies, the dog can always lock his weakness 1 second in advance. Quit it, while the public is trying to figure out how to get rid of this thing. Accidentally discovered a Martian lair. I saw him jump up with a big jump. Seeing this, Guden quickly followed behind. There are strange-looking aliens everywhere. With a sweep of his bladder, he found the God Stone that allowed him to cross to Mars. It turned out to be a distant hour ago. Dazhuang accidentally picked up a God Stone while exploring the wild with a green light. He actually crossed to Mars a kilometer away. Due to the loss of gravity, now he only needs to jump lightly and can fly hundreds of meters in an instant. But who knew that one was accidentally captured by the aliens here? In order to prevent him from running away, he specially sent a dog egg to watch Dazhuang. Unexpectedly, this alien dog actually fell in love with him. Follow wherever you go, and accidentally injured several Martians. The poor dog was beaten up. In order to save the dog, the public directly jumped into an alien dead branch, and it was a cannon. But who knew that the attack was too heavy, and one was directly killed? Shaolin saw that this kid was so good at fighting, so I crushed him to the most terrifying Colosseum. Here is the scariest beast of the Martian scale. With him was the defeated previous leader. Just then, a loud roar. The two became nervous in an instant. A man just killed an alien and was sent to the most terrifying Colosseum on Mars. This monster weighs at least 200 tons. The orcs lost tens of thousands of people trying to catch him. I saw that the monster came up with a big leather pocket. But the strange thing is that the monster has no eyes, but no hearing to lock on to the enemy. Under the interference of Dazhuang, the monster instantly locked on the prey. At the critical moment, it was thanks to Dazhuang to take off in time to escape the disaster, but he was also pulled off by the bracelet on his foot. The angry monster is even more angry now. He rushed up with a curse in his mouth. Just then, with a wave of his hand, the floodgates were opened again. Another giant beast ran out of it, and the public was instantly taken aback. So he was thrown around by two monsters. After more than 800 turns in the air, he fell to the ground. Unexpectedly, the giant beast tied itself up with an iron chain. Dazhuang took the opportunity to pull the stone down with force. He used all his strength to play the pendulum. Crying into the cheek of a monster is a big nose pocket. The monster received the box lunch on the spot. On the other hand, the aliens are about to be eaten. At the critical moment, I only saw that one take off. Everyone present thought that Dazhuang was eaten by a monster, but the next second, he actually pierced the beast skin and got out of it. Dazhuang's heroic performance also completely conquered the orcs, became their hero. But at this moment, two spaceships suddenly appeared in the sky. It turned out to be two other races on Mars. Handsome and Pussy, they hit when they meet. They want to take over the whole of Mars. Just then, a beautiful woman fell out of the ship. I'm about to be killed. It was just discovered by the big strong below. He saw him fly out with a toad tool. But the unexpected thing is, since the big strong joined the battle, almost cost millions of saints their lives. A woman is about to fall to her death. At the critical moment, I saw Dazhuang use the toad magic. A beautiful woman saves a hero. Women are instantly fascinated. Don't want. This big strong shot again. 3 hits, and 5 divides by 2 and gets rid of all the little gram alamy. It turns out that the beautiful woman's name is Shuqin, the princess of the handsome clan. After knowing the origin of Dazhuang, he offered to help Dazhuang return to Earth after finding an orc to lead the way. 3 people and 1 dog set off like this, but they didn't go far before they were ambushed. It turned out that the forcing team bought the orcs for revenge. I'm about to be caught up. Dazhuang decided to let them go first in order to protect Shuqin. Prepare yourself to face the 100,000 of the orcs. But when he turned his head, the dog was still by his side. No matter what he scolds, dog eggs just don't go. It turned out that he had already regarded Dazhuang as his master. Watching the orcs get closer, 1 person and 1 dog set off separately, and he slashed it at the little karami underneath. The orcs were in a mess. I saw Dazhuang bow left and right. A swing of a knife is a lifetime. On the other side, the dog egg dies at the speed of 3 zebras, which is a bite. More and more orcs are being killed, and Dazhuang was also buried alive by the corpse. At this moment, the sky suddenly began to rain missiles. All the recipients were instantly blasted into slag.